we have people online also, Sanjeev?
Yes.
Ignu Delhi has joined.
Yes,
You can
Meeta
just.
ma'am has joined.
Meeta ma'am has joined. Okay. Just put a message or call her that we are starting. Yes, sir. Ritesh sir will come.
Should I wait for another 2 minutes? A very good morning to everyone. Namaste. Welcome to Environment Lab. I'm Sandeep Purohit. I'm heading the marketing and digital transformation here. And I'll take the privilege to take you through our lab. You already have seen the laboratory, but there might be certain things you might have missed. We'll cover that up here. But before we start, I have a question for you. How many of you have read these news? Anyone? You have read, you have read. All are reading. So the question is not about the news, the question is another one. So the question is, what exactly this news convey to you? Is there anything that triggers in you about these news? Related to food safety, yes. Anybody else? It is the obvious answer.
But India is getting stricter in terms of quality control and protocols for manufacturing.
Okay. That is something. Anybody else? Anything else? I mean, you have given the best answer which I was expecting, but would like further more participation here. Okay. I'll tell you what it conveys to me. As you have rightly mentioned, food safety. Yes, it is about food safety. And Indian regulatory bodies are now very, very serious about food compliances and consumer health. What does that mean? It means there is huge demand for the people like you, the professionals like you, right? And that is the reason some visionary people, obviously from Environment, Dr. Nilesh Amritkar, and the visionary team of Ignu, they designed this course long back. They have already tapped this demand. They have already envisioned this demand in the market. This is the reason for this course, and this is the reason for you guys are here, right? And this is also a reason for the existence of our brand Environment Labs. What we do? Safe food testing, compliances, regulations. We ensure that every product that goes to the market, especially to the consumer, is safe to consume. So we are that bridge. So, just like father as the son, long back in 1976, not 79. Sir, please correct me if I'm wrong. Late C. Suresh Amritkar has envisioned this, and he started with a concept of designing the ETV plant. The time when the concept of environment regulation was not there. Can you imagine the kind of vision he has during that time? And this entire place, what you have seen is 50,000 square feet, but what he has started with is only 150 square feet shop, a very small area, where there was a small laboratory. And today it is highly sophisticated. That time there are a few people, 1 or 2 people working with us, with a very humble start where you can see a sampling van outside here. That time we used to have the bicycles. We used to go and collect samples to various places through bicycles. That was the struggle, that was the hardship behind the foundation of this beautiful building and this well-organized laboratory, what you are seeing right now. What you have visited, it's an IGBC certified, the first lab for its green interior. It has almost 200 plus young people, passionate scientists who are working together to serve the country, to serve the industry. So it all started with his vision, and further it was taken up by the present MD, Nilesh Amritkar, Dr. Nilesh Amritkar and Dr. P.G. Amritkar. They have actually together identified an untapped potential during the time when FSSAI regulation was not there in the industry. And they come up with the concept of testing. And we are now, we can proudly say that we are the first lab who actually recognized by FSSAI as an import-export control lab. Same vision, same concept. This is a growth journey, as I said, the first lab to be identified. And we started in 79 when EnviroCare actually got its actual name. And so on, it turned into a private limited company into 89. Then we got recognition from Ministry of Environment and Forest. Eventually, we got a lot of recognition from different bodies. You can say Spice Board of India, FSSAI, and whatnot. And this journey is going to continue because it's driven by passion. It is driven by vision. As I said, 1979, 200 employees, 2 laboratories now, Maharashtra and Goa. And I think one of the highest parameters we capture in any real scope is 20,000 parameters. It's a huge amount. But everything well said and done. Everything is actually laid on the foundation of these 4 principles. This is the foundation of our existence. This is the reason why we are doing all these things. And the number one is care. It is not about the care for the stakeholders, which everybody cares for it. We care for employees, yes. Every company does. We care for our vendors. We care for everybody, yes. But also care for you guys. That is the reason this training hall was created. We also care for the students. We provide them internship programs. So care is embedded in us. That is the core of our activity, and so is the growth. EnviroCare has actually recently got an award for best place for women. It's not because yes, we have provided a safe environment for the women or we give them an opportunity. But one of the biggest reasons is the people have joined us at the position of intern, and now they are holding leadership position. You'll find this kind of growth very rarely, not in every industry, especially for women. So this is the reason I feel that we got this award. Collaboration, we have collaborated with IGNU, one of the topmost institute. We also had a collaboration with Hitachi, you might have seen in our laboratory, for protein analyzer. We have collaborated with MMR, UK, for sensory evaluation. We have also collaborated last year with MOFPI for World Food India. The collaboration purpose is quality tested in India to represent the entire industry. It was not about EnviroCare lab, it was about the industry. We want to showcase to the world that we are equally competent in comparison to any of the lab in Europe, any of the lab in US. We have all the capabilities in terms of the intelligence, in terms of the infrastructure. This was the purpose. Trust and quality. I think without trust and quality, it's very difficult for anybody, for any organization, not even for an individual to survive. If nobody trusts you, then what? If you are not having the quality, and we are into the business of quality, we are known for quality. So it is there in our DNA, and that is the reason for these kind of recognitions. The top bodies. We have an ABL accreditation from the day we started this journey. And that's very rare for a laboratory because we are always at risk, especially when it comes to export and import. The regulatory bodies are after us to ensure one single mistake can take your business out. You are out of the business. But we have maintained that only because it is in our DNA. Just want another 3 minutes to show you a visual about EnviroCare lab, and then we can shift to the next section of the program. Technology. Sorry for that. Vijay, if you can help me with...
Welcome to EnviroCare Labs, an epitome of excellence and innovation in the testing, inspection and certification sector, established in 1979 by late Shri Suresh Amritkar. Our journey began in Thane, Maharashtra, with a mission to design and execute effluent treatment plants. Evolving into Envirocare Labs Private Limited in 1989, we marked a significant milestone in 1998 when we were recognized by the Ministry of Environment and Forest as an environmental monitoring lab. In 2004, under the visionary leadership of Dr. Nilesh Amritkar, we embarked on a transformative journey to the Major World Bank project in Madagascar, catapulting us into a realm of unprecedented opportunities. And the first NABL accredited lab recognized by FSSAI for food testing services. Today, Envirocare Lab stands as a leader in the TIC sector, recognized by reputed government and semi-government agencies. Our state-of-the-art facilities in Maharashtra and Goa transcend the traditional concept of laboratories. They are epicenters of innovation and quality. Spread over 56,000 square feet, these labs are the heart of Envirocare Labs, where we offer an array of specialized services like food testing, water testing, environmental monitoring, pharma, and consumer products testing. In addition to these monitoring and testing services, we also provide a suite of comprehensive audit services including energy audits, water audits, environmental audits, and food safety audits. These services are tailored to help businesses and organizations enhance their operational efficiency, adhere to regulatory standards, and contribute positively to a sustainable future. Envirocare Labs embodies the ethos of quality tested in India. This critical role in the global trade ecosystem goes beyond a mere duty. It is a profound commitment to excellence. Our rigorous testing and certification processes ensure that products not only meet but often exceed the highest international standards. CCER, Center for Continual Education and Research, is Envirocare Lab's initiative toward quality education under SDG 4. Through our collaborations with Indira Gandhi National Open University and FSSAI, we are shaping the future of the industry. We have trained over 3,000 professionals and empowered countless students through internships, contributing significantly to the development of expertise in our field. Envirocare Labs transcend certifications and accreditations, ensuring a commitment to a sustainable future. As India's first IGBC Platinum certified laboratory building, our dedication to eco-friendliness is evident in every aspect of our operations. With 24% solar energy utilization, advanced safety systems, a wet scrubber for fume treatment, an effluent treatment plant for wastewater recycling, and over 350 air purifying plants, we ensure our environmental impact is as positive and efficient as our services. Diversity and inclusion. These are the cornerstones of our success, with a dynamic team comprising 68% women and a perfect blend of young trainees and experienced minds. We are a melting pot of ideas, innovations, and inclusivity. Envirocare Labs believes in sustainable care. Our initiatives, such as the Envirocare Green Awards and robust CSR activities, reflect our commitment to balancing people, the planet, and profits, driving personal social responsibility and aiming for a green balance sheet. As you journey through our facility, you are not just visiting a lab, you are experiencing a legacy of innovation, responsibility, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Welcome to Envirocare Labs, where every test we conduct is a step towards a healthier, safer, and more sustainable world.
Thank you for your time, and I just need, if you want to follow us on LinkedIn, CCR page, and Envirocare page, or if you'd like to rate us for your experience with us, you can scan this code. Anyone else? Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
up front and just join us for the lamp lighting ceremony.
I request all the dignitaries to come to the stage, so-called stage. Please. Kondekar sir, मध्ये sir. Please also call our counselor as a senior counselor over sitting here, Kavita. Junior or senior most in the age. Sir, come. Here, आप आ सकते हैं. There are two representation of people from industry, from academics, as business, and student learners, and the faculty. Thank you.
So today, we are privileged to have with us an extreme panel of experts, leaders from academia, industry, and program coordination, each of whom have a significant contribution to the field of food safety and quality. It brings my immense pleasure to begin introducing our dignitaries. He holds a PhD in microbiology from UBCT Mumbai, and he is the managing director of labs and president of AFSCI. With 25 plus years in testing, inspection, and certification of food, environment, pharma, and consumer products, he had led the laboratory to ISO 17025 and ISO 1704B accreditations and regulatory approvals from MOEF, FSSI, FDA, BIS, and others. A graduate of the Seed Transformation Program at Stanford University. He is an NFL assessor, program in charge for new food safety programs, and served as one of the key boards for AFSTI and DIC Council. A globally recognized speaker and awardee, including CQFS Food Safety Award 2022. Dr. Nilesh champions sustainability through his foundation aligned with UN SDGs. I would like to welcome Dr. Nilesh Ambedkar.
Very good morning, all of you. And it's such a pleasure to have the students coming over, the learners, what they call in IGNU. They don't call students, they call as learners. And I think that's the right word. Instead of students, it has to be learners. And that's inculcating the approach and attitude of learning something every time. So So welcome to all the learners, and it's a great privilege for me as MD of this company, plus past president of AFSTI, that welcome my friends from the industry, from the academics. So they are very senior people, and it's a very rare opportunity to see that everybody is coming together on the same platform. So we have Govind Suryavamshi sir coming from an industry background, a multifaceted personality, worked in multiple different companies in FMCG, in now in animal feed, in one of the largest company in the world. We have Kondekar sir, who is the Bhishma Pitama in the food industry. He is now guiding, of course he is not guiding the Kauravas, he is still guiding the Pandavas, though he is Bhishma Pitama. And we have, he is not just my friend, but he is more than that. He is the guide to more than hundreds of students from UDCT. He has been the head of the food department at ICT Mumbai, and also the head of the ICT Jalna campus. And sir has been guiding me right from my hostel days 30 years back to now also. He was the president of AFSTI in 2021. 21. Yes. No, I am coming. Sir, नाम तो surprise ऐसा एकदम excitement था. Professor Uday Annapure, a big round of applause to all three of them. And then another friend of mine, Ritesh Mathur. Now I have requested him also to come today very specifically because what a learner can do. His wife Ratna Mathur has been the student learner of postgraduate diploma just like you, and post her PGD SQM, she forced Ritesh to leave his cozy job in McD's. That time he was in McD, he has worked in General Mills, he has worked in big companies, and he was forced to leave thanks to the IGNOU course that Ratna did. They started their own company F2F, and they have done innovative products, more than 100. And if you go to their lab in Andheri, you can see them all displayed across, and some of them have been very unique, very unique products. And I hope that we'll get an opportunity to listen to one of his session in the IGNOU. We do call very senior people in the industry to speak to the learners so that they can get inspired and they get to learn a lot of things from what is this. So thank you, Ritesh ji, for coming over here. And we have, before I come to Dr. Preeti, we have one more personality who is online, and that is Dr. Meeta from the School of Agriculture, IGNOU, New Delhi. So, madam, are you there online? If you are able to hear me.
Namaskar, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great, Dr. Meeta. Very good morning to you, and thank you from bottom of our hearts to IGNOU, who has given us this opportunity to serve our country, to serve our new generation, so that the country becomes strong enough in food safety, food standards, and food security. So thank you so much, Dr. Meeta, for this opportunity. The whole program has been, today's program is been formulated on the basis that this is an induction or an introductory session where the new batch will be starting for postgraduate diploma and masters in food safety and quality management. And yes, Dr. Preeti, she is one of the counselor, plus she has been one of the great support to this concept of continual learning. And we both always say that though now we are reaching our 50, I have reached, she will be reaching 50, and learning is something which has to be inculcated. And just 2 years back, I completed this. I am wearing this Stanford t-shirt. I completed this Stanford course, which not only has helped me to understand my own self, but it has also helped me to understand my own company. After working 20-25 years in this company, I was not able to still understand my company, and Stanford gave me a completely new perspective, and not only to me but to the whole team, that what I used to do is that whatever I used to learn at Stanford sessions, I used to come back and give the same sessions, maybe only 10% what I could deliver, because these are all Stanford professors who were teaching and I am not a professor. Professor teaching is something different. Whatever 10% I could pass on to my team, we were able to really have a paradigm shift in our thought processes in our company. And Dr. Preeti has helped, supported a lot. You will be interacting with her on various occasions during the whole of your course of postgraduate diploma as well as the master's program. The postgraduate diploma is a 1-year course, whereas master's is a 2-year course, and you can opt to continue your postgraduate into a master's program, or you can drop down at your postgraduate diploma program itself. So this is more the lines of the new NEP 2000 that our Honorable Prime Minister has initiated, and this has been really making wonders for people who really want to learn. And we always say that there are 3 things in learning. The first and foremost thing is learn, of course, and then the second that most important step that comes is unlearn. तो जो आपने सिखाया है उसको अनलर्न करना पड़ता है बहुत बार, because the technology or the environment has gone so ahead that you have to unlearn the things. And the third step is to relearn. So learn, unlearn, relearn. This is something which is doing in our life, and professional life, but even in personal life also need to follow these 3 steps. So with this, the program is designed wonderfully by APIDA, Ministry of Food Processing Industries and IGNOU together. This was developed in 2008, 9, 10, and then 2013 we were fortunate to get associated with IGNOU, and more than 400 learners have taken their postgraduate diploma over here. This is a batch, I think, of July 24 and January 24 batch. The January 25 batch admissions are still open. They will get completed in the next 1 month's time, depending upon the rolling. So January and July are the course intake, and they can opt out of the course. They will get the postgraduate diploma. They have 3 years to complete. I think Dr. Meeta madam will be able to tell more details of it, how the IGNOU structure works. But we are the delivery mechanism for IGNOU. So we are the face of IGNOU. We are the face to interact between the learners, the industry, the academics, and even the regulators. Lot of big regulators, FDA people have been part of this journey. People from FSSAI have been part of this journey. In fact, someone from your batch is an ex-FSSAI director. So he will also be joining your batch, and he is right now director in very big multinational company. So I don't see him over here, but he is part of your batch. So from 2013 till now, we have a very strong alumni network now. This is simply because we have tried to not only give the course counseling, but apart from that, we have tried to do a lot of new things for our IGNOU learners. First is we help them associate with FSTI, which is an Association of Food Scientists and Technologists of India, where they can become the members, which gives them an inroad into various factory visits, and Dr. Prakash Kondekar sir is one of the leaders for factory visits. So be it Parbani, be it ICT, be it SNDT, Khalsa, SIS, all these students always request AST and Kondekar sir to have the factory visits, and we have done some wonderful factory visits for IGNOU learners as a part of this association. The third important is we believe that networking is your net worth. So this is a platform where we all come together to network between the industry, between the regulator, the academics, the consumers, and even the students. Academics is not only student, but academics is the professors of various, like we have Professor Uday Annapure, lot of other professors like Professor Shalini or Dr. Jyoti Gokhale. All these people get associated in some way or the other when we are learning. So it is, one thing is very important, it is not what you get, it is what you can take. In learning counseling sessions of IGNOU, it is not what you can get. We are there to give you, but it is up to you what you want to take from us. If you don't take from us, you will not get. So this is something very important. This is different than what we do our routine bachelor's or postgraduate course. This is self-learning, self-motivation is something very, very important. And I think 80% of your challenge you have already overcome, because nobody has forced you to join IGNOU course. You have come on your own. That means you are self-motivated. One thing is very sure. Now the remaining 20% is apart from your daily challenges at your workplace, apart from your daily challenges at your home, किसी का wife, किसी का husband, किसी के बच्चे, everybody is there to trouble you, but at the same time they are to support you also. They are there, they have always been there to support you, and take that support from them. Give the time to your coursework. Try to finish it in 1 year itself. Don't take 3 years, though it is allowed to take 3 years. There are assignments, there is a project, and then there is a practical demonstration, then there is a practical examination, there is a written examination. So it is quite tough also, but it is easy when you are doing it in a very focused manner. So I am not here to make you afraid of this course, but I am just trying to tell you that it's a responsible course. If you have spent whatever money that you have spent in registering at the course, please make the best use of it. It is up to you to make best use of it. We are there to help you 24/7. Saturday, Sundays 24/7, remaining days in between. So lastly, this course, what is being done, the force behind getting this course successful are the counselors. Without them, this is not any much possible. So our first counselor was our late Shri M.M. Chitale sir. He passed away last year, and it was with him that we started this course. So first salute to him. He's there with us still in this hall, guiding us in a different manner. अभी उधर बैठे मुन्ना भाई MBBS कितने लोग जन ने देखा है? सबने देखा ना? तो we are all मुन्ना भाई. इसमें सर्किट भी है, बैठे हुए हैं. And then there is Gandhiji, that is M.M. Chitale sir, always behind and coming. Munna, ये करो, Munna, वो करो. So he is there to tell us whatever we are, whether we are on right track or not. And second is Swati Devdar Singh, who is there with us as one of the very senior counselor. Today she is not here; she is gone to some other location. But these two people have been really doing lot of good counseling. Apart from that, we have Kavita Gokhale, the manager at EnviroCare Labs. We have Sujata Chute. She has also not come today, right? So she will be there for you. So Kavita is a microbiologist. Sujata is a chemist, food analyst. We have few new people onboarded as counselors. Dr. Charushila Gajra. She is going to take sessions on food biotechnology for the master's program. We have Dr. Nivedita Patil. I can't see her. She is here, right? Okay. So Dr. Nivedita Patil, she is going to take some sessions for the master's program specifically. We have two more new. Their applications are in process. One is Reshmi Suresh, who is a food analyst at EnviroCare, and the other is Colony. She is one of our quality officer, senior quality officer, taking charge of all the, she's the inspector, so you have to be careful with her. वो बहुत बार डंडा लेके आता है सिंघम जैसा. So I hope she also gets approved. Dr. Meeta, if you are listening, we have these two new girls who are going to be, who are, I think they have already sent their counseling applications. Please send it. You have gone through it. Okay, great. So these two people will be also there to help you counsel during your postgraduate diploma as well as your master's program. And then Dr. Preeti, of course, both of us are not actively participating on day to day. This is whole handled, coordinated by my support system, that is Ananya. Earlier to Ananya, there was, I should not forget the names of people who have actually brought this. 11 years of journey is not a small journey. It's a big step we have taken, and lot of water has gone in under the bridge. So lot of difficulties we were facing. Dr. Meeta has been very supportive. I should not forget the name of Professor Saluja, who has been, many of you will not know Professor Saluja, but he is an icon in IGNOU, and he is the person who has been driving this, not only the postgraduate diploma, but also driving the acceptance by FSSAI, EIC, and all other government bodies, and as well as the industry, to accept this course as one of the important course for the promotional organization. So Ananya, thank you so much for coordinating with the regional center. I don't know how many of you have visited. It is in Panvel. You may have to visit it a couple of times to get your things done. But then there is support from the headquarters, that is IGNOU, Delhi, and Ananya is there to guide. We have done something new. I will not announce it. I will not take the happiness out of the team who has tried to do something in on the. They have created a portal. They have created a website for learning. So which Sandeep and his team, Neha, Shubha, they have been doing it. So and also the new young blood, Isha. So all these people are trying to bring something to all of you. They will be soon announcing it during the process, and I guess I have everybody has been covered. So if I missed out anybody's name, please excuse me for that. I wish the program a great success, and as the program coordinator or program in charge of this particular center, I am very happy that we have more than 20 registrations this year for both postgraduate as well as the master's program together, and it's a very happy moment for me as the program in charge at this center. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Nilesh, for your wonderful introduction to CCER and our academic counselors. It's my now pleasure to begin introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Prakash Kondekar. Dr. Prakash Kondekar is an distinguished academic medical practitioner and health management expert with over 5 decades of experience. He holds qualification in homeopathy, Ayurveda, and naturopathy. He's a fellow of the Royal Society of Health, London. As the honorary director of the Indian Institute of Naturopathy, he has conducted over 1,000 health management workshops across India and globally, including the UK, USA, Germany, and Singapore. Dr. Kondekar is an advisory to several organizations, a member of the American Diabetic Association, and has presented papers at international conferences like AICR. During COVID-19, he conducted 60 plus webinars worldwide, contributing significantly to public health awareness. Now I request Dr. Prakash Kondekar to be here and address the council. Thank you.
Good morning. Suprabhat. So it's my pride privilege to be here among the galaxy of food scientists. And yeah, And I'm thankful to Dr. Nilesh and Preeti for inviting me over here today. And also, I congratulate all of you, all the students, for joining this course. And it will be not only useful from the point of view of your future, but also your other aspects of life, in the sense social, because you might have heard Nilesh about the social activities the environment care is doing, and that is also one of the important things. One more aspect, we talk about the Karmanye Vadikar aspect. That means you do your work, and nowadays students are asking for the fruit first, and then they are working. So Karmanye Vadikar aste ma phaleshu kadachana. It is not ma phaleshu kadachana. You should demand something about you, and then you work. But that has to be secondary. But first you do your job satisfactorily, in the sense your job is to learn nowadays, because you are joining this course, and you will be getting many facets of not only the food industry but also the practical life, because you will be coming about the health and wealth nutrition, then maybe sports nutrition, women nutrition, men nutrition. Those are the various aspects you will be learning during this program, I suppose, because I have not gone through all those details. But as he mentioned about the practical aspects, visiting the various food industries, that is important thing, and you should not miss any such factory visits, because they will be giving you the practical aspects and also in-depth study about your courses. So I wish all the best to you, and thank you very much again.
प्रकाश बसला म्हणून प्रकाश बंद झाला.
हा, नाही पण इकडे होता तो. Reflection.
Thank you, Dr. Prakash. Now we have our second chief guest, Professor Dr. Uday Annapuri. He is a senior professor and head of Department of Food Engineering and Technology at Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. With over 24 years of teaching and research experience, he has served as an ex-director of ICT, Marathwada campus, and past president of AFSK. Dr. Annapuri has guided 23 PhDs, 110 M.Tech students, and published 201 international research papers, 19 book chapters, and 1 book. His research areas include cold plasma processing, food biotechnology, and traditional foods. A recipient of multiple prestigious awards, he is actively involved in national and international research collaborations, government and industry-sponsored projects. And he also served as the chairman of key FSSAI and BIS committees. Sir, I would just request you over and address the
And good morning to all. It's really a great pleasure to be here at Innovacare. Coming to Innovacare is coming to home for me. I'm an outsider. I'm not a chief guest actually today. I'm actually suppose myself to be with you always.
Thank you, sir.
So it's my great pleasure to be here with all of you. And as Nilesh has already explained you how the course has been started. It's a long, almost more than 10 years. The course has been already started. He has gone through a lot of struggles to bring up this program to at this level. And of course, Dr. Preeti is also there as a hand for all of you to take it ahead. And definitely environmental care is really, I can say proudly, that it's a big contribution in the food analysis particularly, throughout the industries as well as in the academic institutions. And I get lot of help from the environmental care also for some other reasons. For example, Dr. Preeti is one of the committee members which I am chairing at the Food Additive Committee at Bureau of Indian Standards. So our job is to develop the new methodologies, because all the old methodologies are there with the BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards, and then we need to really come out with or adopt the new methodologies. But before adopting the new methodologies, we need the validation to be done, how it works. And that's what Dr. Preeti is always helping us in those kind of validations, as she is a member of this committee. And I'm really proud to say that her help has been definitely very much helpful for the BIS to, and not only her, but on behalf of Environmental Care also, I must thank to Environmental Care also to helping us to shape out the new methods which are very much important, because earlier methods they are very old methods, Baba Adam ke zamane ke methods which are mostly based on the titrimetry and all, which doesn't really give you that precision. But as far as the precision is concerned, we need to definitely adopt the new methodologies with utmost precision, with the help of equipment and all which are being nowadays available. So definitely I'm sure you all will be learning all these things during your course curriculum and all. And as Dr. Nilesh has expressed that you all are learners, so I must state one thing that generally we call it as a student, because being an academician we are the students. But rather than students, nowadays I used to call them as the examinees. They are no more students. As Nilesh said that students or learners, the basic job of them is to learn the things, to receive the thing. But today's students are not the recipients. They don't want to receive anything. They don't want to register the new information. They are just examining. They are no more students. All are examining. So don't be examining. That's what already Nilesh has emphasized on that matter. And I would like to support his statement that you should be always learner, and whole life is a learning. Even today also I am learning. Though I have involved in various research activities and all, I have guided so many students. I am still guiding the PhD student, master student. But before guiding them, I have to learn something. Then only I can guide them. If I don't know, how can I guide them? So it's the learning process is there for throughout the year, till your birth, till the end of life. Learning process is continuous. And as this is a formal continuing education program, I don't remember whether Dr. Mita ma'am remembers me or not, but it's a long ago, maybe 13-14 years back. I was a content developer. I have written some chapters for the serial technology in IGNO itself.
Yes, sir, I remember them very well. Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Because it was a long gap.
Yes, sir.
When I heard the name from Nilesh, then I remember your name. I recognize that, yes, you were there. We met many times to make those contents and all. So I am happy here to, as a contributor also to the IGNO. And definitely this is a great opportunity to learn the things. Open learning is very important, but at the same time it is very responsible process actually, as Dr. Nilesh has mentioned, that you have come on your own. So it's an initiation has been taken from your side. So this is the best part. Otherwise, in the traditional way of learning or traditional courses, the student is forced to take some course, maybe of his choice or not. Sometimes parents have some dreams, and parents want their dreams which they could not fulfill, but they want their dreams to be fulfilled by their what? That is the fact nowadays. If I cannot become a doctor, I want that my daughter or my son should be doctor. That's what is the nowadays course. But in that case, many of the time they have to do something forcefully. They may not be interested. But here, as you have come forward on your own, so it is your interest for the learning, and please keep it up, because that is very important. Initiation from your inside is very important. Then only you can learn from. And I think it's a part-time kind of thing. So that is really again a challenge to take out the time to learn from your routine life. Because regular students don't have to take a time, because that is their 24/7, that is their duty. They are actually student to learn that course. They are as a student, but you are not a student, you are actually working somewhere or you are doing something else. But apart from that, you are taking out some of the time from that, and you are came forward to learn this thing. It is really most appreciable thing. And I must appreciate all of you for this kind of learning what you have initiated. And please keep it up and learn as much as possible. See, in general, I used to say to my students also, see, everybody is graduate. Now suppose BTech Food Technology student is doing at my department, everybody is having the same degree, BTech Food Technology. But when you go for the job or go for the interview, everybody has the same degree. Then industry has to choose someone who is more relevant to them. So in that case, the student, if the student is having some additional qualification, maybe the analytical, maybe the some management, anything, any additional qualification will be always better. That will differentiate you from other students. So when you go for the job, these kind of additional qualifications are very important as of today, because today's world is very competitive. So definitely these courses will definitely help you to improve on yourself. Maybe many of you are already in the job, but definitely it will give you the better prospects in your future. So all the best for all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you EnviroCare, particularly Dr. Nilesh and Dr. Preeti, for inviting me to interact with you people. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Uday. It gives an immense pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Preeti Ambedkar, who is a PhD in Chemical Technology from ICT Mumbai, is the Director of Labs at EnviroCare Labs, and with over 2 decades of expertise in analytical sciences. Her work spans residue monitoring, nutrition analysis, fortified foods method validation, regulatory compliances under FSSAI and BIS. She has been a pivotal role in establishing EnviroCare Labs export testing division and contributes to BIS standardization efforts. A peer reviewer for the Journal of OAC International and enable technical assessor, Dr. Preeti is a master trainer with FSSAI for pesticide and mycotoxin analysis. A globally recognized speaker and awardee, including the CCER Outstanding Performance Award 2018, Dr. Preeti combines scientific acumen with leadership to drive innovation in food safety and analysis. I now request Dr. Preeti to come and address the board.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here in front of you with the distinguished guests and the learners, we call them now. So, as you know, that the food safety, I think we saw it in the very first slide that Sandeep portrayed about the news and how everybody is now getting more and more aware of the food safety, and how even the consumers, if we have those journalists, who keep posting on the LinkedIn about the labels and everything. So you can imagine the kind of awareness that the society now has. So food industry plays an important role, and the need for such a course, which talks about safety and quality, is very important these days. And I think, as everybody has said earlier also, is that I would like to congratulate all of you who have enrolled for this course, because this speaks that you are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And only when you push yourself out of your comfort zone, I think you will gain something that you have not achieved before. So So best wishes to all of you who have enrolled for this course. And just to add on to what the earlier speakers also have said, is that I think this course is not just about a degree or a PG diploma course. I think you will be also shaping the food industry in some way. You know, your contribution may not be very significant, but that small contribution in your job, in your capacity as a food safety officer or a policy maker, you know, or even as a consumer is very important. And I think what we're trying to do here, you know, when we design this course, and of course, IGNOU has a very important role here, is that we're trying to build an environment of trust. I think that trust is very important here. What we're trying to do here is that the consumers can trust the food products that they eat. The food business manufacturers can create a product that's, you know, that's made from the processes which are safe, or the ingredients which are safe, and in turn, you know, the governments also can keep that trust in the APOs and in the analytical partners who are giving the, you know, that the confidence that the product is good, it is safe and nutritious food. So I think what with these kind of courses, what we're trying to do is actually build an environment of safety. Okay? And I think the knowledge and the skills that you gain here, you know, through these courses, it is not just about your future journey, and this is the way you can give back to the society. You know, we talk about corporate social responsibility. I think it's also our personal responsibility to give back. I think no better opportunity for you to do this. And I would also like to congratulate CCER and Mr. Nilesh and the team of administrators and the counselors, Kavita, Sujata, and the new ones now, you know, who have taken a lot of pain, and their work for last 10, 11 years is very commendable. So thank you to all of you. And I think with this, I would just like to say that all the best to the learners. And I wish that you are able to finish your course in time and contribute back to the society. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Annapure, to share a few you know, insights about the PhD course that we spoke about in the course. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I thought I'm taking more time, that's what I'm
No.
doing. Sure. This is just an information. I was just discussing in the morning when I came here that in the continuous learning, now there are different modes. Even for the, if anybody wants to go ahead after masters for PhD and all, at ICT at least I can say about that, where we are having the provision to continue your PhD while working. So it is the way by which we call it as an industry sponsored candidate, where the industry has to pay 5 lakhs of rupees as a recognition. It is within the tie-up between the industry and the ICT, where industry has to pay. No student has to pay. 2 students can get registered in the institute, where 5 lakhs is the initial amount which has to be paid for one time only. And then after that, for every student there will be 50,000 rupees per year as a continuous amount, and the fees, college fees, whatever it is, academic fees. Those are the things where the industry, which is all for the candidates we are being already working in the industry, and industry want them to go ahead with improvement in their qualification. Likewise, already I am having the 2 students from the Shimakju. Basically, they are in the Shimakju lab, and they are doing PhD with me for method developments of some different HMS and all those kind of different method developments. So those kind of things are there. Further, there is another way is that you can qualify the UGC NET examination, so that you can get the fellowship also under that. That also is the one way by which you can do the PhD in continuation. Apart from that, one more different opportunity is there. If you are working as a faculty in the institute, you are also allowed to do the register the PhD with ICT, and only the thing, mandatory thing is here that you need to continue, you need to complete 18 credits of the courses. You have to choose some of the courses which are having the total number of 18 credits you have to submit. Out of them, some of them you can also choose from the MOOC or the what we call as the UGC networking. There are some of the open courses where you can get registered and you can attend those courses, give the exam. You will get the mark sheet. You can submit that mark sheet, and those credits also you can consider. So instead of 18, if you can opt for the 6 credit courses, online courses, so you have to just complete 12 credits at ICT. But that is the only one major task, major hurdle actually for the working people basically to spare the time for attending the classes to complete those 18 credits. That is the major hurdle. ICT is also thinking over to reduce that load. We are actually trying to reduce that load, not on the credit basis, because as per the UGC law, 18 credits has to be there. But what we are doing at this point of time, there is 75% attendance is compulsory. So apart from the 75%, we are trying to reduce it to 50% so that it will be easier for the working people to attend the classes. So these are the different ways you can continue with the PhD also if you are interested. And it is a very good opportunity for the industry people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the valuable information with us. Moving on, we have an esteemed industry expert, Mr. Ritesh Mathur. He is a founder of F2F Food and Beverage Consultant and is a distinguished industry expert with 25 years of experience in R&D, new product development, R&D center establishment, food safety, regulatory compliance, sensory analysis, consumer panels, product launches, and quality assurance. He has held leadership roles during innovation at McDonald's, Danone, General Mills, Godfrey Phillips, and Rapid Cross Bread. A prolific contributor to the field, Mr. Ritesh holds patents and publication and actively mentors research students across India. An alumnus of ICT and NMIMS, he serves as a Vice President of AFST Mumbai chapter, cementing his reputation as a leader in advancing food science and technology. Now I would just request Mr. Ritesh to come and address the crowd.
And as Ritesh is walking down the platform for his speech, I just want to tell you, it is not, I am surprised that he likha hai isme. He is the person who has developed the whole Mac Cafe menu. The whole menu of Mac Cafe, whatever it is, when he was in McDonald's. So he is the guy. अगर कंप्लेंट रहेगा तो बोल सकते हैं.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Nilesh and Nitin for inviting us. Because I will speak on Hindi English, what I usually speak in most of the forums. आप यहाँ पर आ गए ना, आप इस thing with that. I mean, Anubhav sir has very well mentioned, continuous learning is the way of the life. Like वही काम आता है life, and when you are here, you're self-motivated. This is what is everything. And 20% motivated हम सब मिलके कर देंगे. So ये आपकी family कर देगी. And I'm not saying because आप यहाँ ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ, I do same thing. Right? When I was doing my MBA, I was like working for 6-7 years in industry, and I was doing my part-time MBA, and I was there for nursing working daily college. Daily शाम को after my office get over by 6:30, 6:45 से लेकर 9:30 within like NMIS to do my part-time MBA. Job करते करते हम करते थे. I have to do that time. Okay, so तभी हम लोग करते थे. At this stage, I am getting inspired with so many years. I am doing my PhD now. I started my PhD. So मैं इसलिए बोल रहा कि मैं कर रहा हूँ, आप भी कर सकते हो, मैं भी कर सकता हूँ, आप तो जरूर कर सकते हो. Right. So continuous learning is the way of life. आपने एक कोर्स किया है, MSc कोर्स करो, उसके बाद में बहुत सारे कोर्स करो. And as sir was rightly mentioning, even small things make a lot of difference. Every vote counts here in the election, right? And every run counts in every cricket match. So everything you do gonna count. I'm sure I'm industry में you don't know many things, but I'm sure job seeking है बहुत value add करेगा. And I'm sharing because I know the facts, the fake around. Okay, so and I know I'm doing this. Since my wife did, as Nilesh mentioned, my wife did the same course. And मैं सीखता तो बहुत कुछ यार, क्या मेरे पढ़ा नहीं कॉलेज में शायद, पता नहीं. हमारे नई कोर्स में कराया था, yeah, I learned that course, I don't know the class. So many things I learned which was newly added in the course, and that course is very well done. Like I give an example as ISO 20000, 17000, they were not covered in that detail when I passed out 25 years back. Right? तो ये कोर्स बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया है, I think safety का quality management, very well covered. I'm sure आप कोर्स अच्छे से करना, मन लगे करना, lot of things to learn. I'm sure there's much more than we can absorb. See, the अगर कोर्स का 80% में सीख लिया ना, you are actually more than 100%. इतना अच्छा कोर्स डिजाइन किया. The only thing you are getting motivated to do that course. See, it's a 1 year rigorous course, 8 subjects, right? In the course, same pattern, right? Yeah, four subjects and 4 subjects, and there are also practicals here, like so very hands-on practicals of that, which will learn many good things here. So what I did, I just made a small presentation here on the food industry, so everyone understand the food industry. I just made a presentation just to understand we are right. हम कुछ अलग नहीं कर रहे हैं. So India's head of policy, you always see Modi talking about, everyone talks about head of policy, and we talk about right the food processing, we talk about government policies, big market in India. Right? Big commodities market, one of the largest economy going from 2/3 like maybe next 3-4 years, and big trade industry in India. Is a food industry market. I'm sure you might have seen this data, you might have seen this number. If you don't remember this number, actually, कोई जरूरी number याद होना. The only thing I want to talk to you about fundamentally is the big industry, and what we are doing is the right thing here. So we are not in some other industry, we are in the best industry possible in India. So, and I just want to mention, that's why I'm very proud being in Maharashtra. So, the state-wise CCER that we Maharashtra tops in the food industry also, for all the industry. So, and you see the Western India, like Maharashtra and Gujarat, there would be more than 25% of the India's entire food industry happening here. And if you look at the category-wise, what thing is going most? Maybe cereal is going most because it is rice and wheat cultivation countries, wheat tropical countries, and then the packaged food and so many industries. So India has a very strong food processing things. I just want to share this thing to you, not to like, I don't want you to like read this and entire thing. So fundamentally talking about the growing demand, okay, we have so many population, we need a food product. There's some numbers here, okay, don't worry about the US billion dollar, don't convert to rupees. I mean, it's okay, I can share this presentation to you later. And what advantage we have, so India is like largest producer of milk, of the spices, right? And so many other things, we have the all climate zone in India, so we can do so many other things. Right? Mushroom, सभी चीजें इंडिया में नहीं हो रही, कुछ होने लग गया आजकल, right? Kiwi ho, like dragon fruit ho, whatever, see all those things are happening here. The good part is government is supporting here in an entire possible way. So there's so many schemes of government of MOPI which they run here. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Yojana and micro and medium food industry supports. Right? This I know if you have heard of this, the PLSI one, the incentive scheme for the food processing industry. It started with the defense to have India become defense like defense mission. उससे शुरू food and many other industries. They do so many supports in the food industry. So, and of course opportunities which we always see, the India growing, India become more developed countries. So all those things are happening here. These are some more data on the segment, how the industry got divided in different things and how the industry is growing. Okay. You can leave the numbers, something very proud of about these things. So in the India's production maybe in the milk or in the pulses or in the meat or sugar, like we all are like India is going ahead. Some more market insights, I won't take much time because I'm sure you can know this data and you can know it. The only thing I just want to share and talk about these data, I want to show this data to you. So just to ensure don't do soaps, we are in good industry, right? And we are right time at right place. Okay. हम इंडिया में हैं, महाराष्ट्र में हैं, मुंबई में हैं, food industry में. Nothing is better than this. Okay, I right now feel like people offer IT and other things कि नहीं बाबा industry पता नहीं कैसा है. People ask us many times. I'm sure many people ask you कि क्या करूँ मैं भी बच्चे को क्या पढ़ाऊँ क्या करूँ क्या करना चाहिए मैंने क्या करना चाहिए. Right? So, I'm sure you will get counseling this कि क्या करना चाहिए. And I can tell you very well, like thing. This is the industry, and I can say this because when I put my son in food industry. So this is what the whole segment happening in the food industry. This is one more thing we talk about the processed food, what's happening in India. I just want to touch base on this because it's a very hot topic. It is when we talk about these topics. India still consume mainly the raw materials or export the raw materials and the semi-processed food. If you look at the processed food thing in India is much less than when we compare to Germany, China, US, Brazil. I think this is an opportunity here. Okay, so अगर ये number हमको बढ़ाना है तो we are people who want to make it. हमको कुछ राइस को चावल को बस के प्रोडक्ट बनाना पड़ेगा जो हम लोग एक्सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे. हम कंज्यूम कर पाएंगे एक्सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे. So if you are less, there is more opportunity for us. So when we see the US industry, see or European industry, and we see Indian industry, we see over here like the normal processing happening here. It's very advanced industry. So हमारे अच्छा है. But you know, आने वाले और few years, at least for few 20, 30 years, it's good. You're gonna process so many things. You process so many things to other countries. So again, it helps to tell you where the growth is happening and where we are now. Okay, some more things. I'm not sure we have this much time to discuss everything. Okay, some more drivers. I mean, there's so many on food industry. अगर आप search करेंगे तो बहुत कुछ मिलेगा आपको. And I'm sure I don't want to take your time in this. I'm sure we have a lot of things to learn. Perhaps आप काफी चीज़ आप learn करेंगे आपके course के अंदर.
क्वेश्चन अभी पूछ सकते हैं बाद में?
कभी पूछो.
इसमें एक लाइन अगर डाल सकते हैं because it is related to growth drivers for Indian food processing sector. The number of labs in the country have been growing very rapidly, and the kind of infrastructure that is required for running a laboratory is equivalent to running and setting up of an industry, food industry. And with government putting in about almost 1,000 crore rupees in the lab industry sector, I think that is the support mechanism for the food industry.
You're doing it.
Maybe that line can be added.
No, this is where I was seeing the mark, the Kumbh Mela is going on, and the FSSAI team is there to check things in mark. We heard about the number of teacups, number of cups of the chai, whatever,
Yes.
sold to 1 crore and those numbers, but there's FSSAI team there who ensuring that whatever the food is served is access to the quality. So again, the lab part is happening. It's a moving lab is happening. This is about show about the number of the food parks what we India has, the number of food processing unit we have. All those numbers are here. I'm sure you must be working in some of the other industry, but this is another data to understand. All market gaps, all categories are going. If you look at category-wise everything, all categories are going, and there is a gaps are still there, which can be explored more. If we just identify those gaps, कहाँ और हम लोग काम कर सकते हैं. Like we always mention about dairy being the largest in dairy production. Still, when we see some products in US, we still feel there's a lot of innovation happening in India. There बहुत opportunity है. अभी भी हम लोग वही पनीर, लस्सी, दही, blah 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 वो चीज खा रहे हैं. Still, India imports so much of the dairy. Because entire protein industry, all whey protein is imported. Plant protein is imported. Right? Let's talk about dairy because we are largest in dairy. अभी भी बहुत सारे dairy के products हैं जो हम लोग देखते हैं US में इंडिया में क्यों नहीं. So there's a lot of opportunity even in dairy industry जो इतना बड़ा होने के बाद भी there's a chances to like opportunity to grow. So much to do. आप एक कोर्स के और भी अच्छा कर सकते हो, खुद कर सकते हो, आप अपने इंडस्ट्री में जहाँ काम कर सकते हैं उसको बढ़ा सकते हो. एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के लिए you don't have to own industry. We took a hardship to start our own, but when you work for any company, you become entrepreneur there. You manage your own P&L. आप खुद ही अपना पूरा business manage करो. Okay, so as Dinesh was saying, like when we're doing in MSC, like 3-4 people who doing virtually everything for the company. तो आप जरूर नहीं कि आपको खुद का ही करना पड़ेगा. Even when you're working for something somewhere, any company, you can take that entire process and you can enter become entrepreneur there, and you actually run that process. You can run from production side, from quality side, or the business side, but you can actually do all this. Okay, this is what Modi ji was saying, how India can become a self-sufficient, going to surplus food, and we start exporting the food from India. This is what Modi's vision. But there are a couple of slides you might have seen in the news. What Modi ji was talking about in his dream. I'm not talking about Modi ji as such, but this all came in Union budget, and what they're talking about the growth of food industry. Every time you see the growth or see the budget, you always see something focused on the food industry. MFI are very aggressive in doing it. Even the current government, the Chirag Parsan ji is doing wonderful job in the thing. Girl Food India was one example of that to showcase what India can do. Right? How we have Girl Food, we talk about Girl Food, we have Indus Food. Right? In India, we talk about the export from India. So again, I'm just here, not sharing all these things. I'm just sharing. I'm just with you to talk about how the industry is growing. Okay? And this is when you do all these courses, what really happened, what all we can do. Right? I'm just few points. I'm sure many of you are at this stage in the industry and doing something. So what we see is only the food industry, maybe production manager, food scientists, food technologists, manufacturing, operation, quality control. All these jobs are there. I just mentioned something here also. Okay, so when analysis, like we're talking about in morning analysis, we also need a food scientist for analysis. Right? We don't need all those things. All the when we sell all these products, which are more of technical products, all B2B products or D2C products, you actually need a technical people for there. We need more of the food scientists for even content writing. क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट बेचना है आपको जो टेक्निकल प्रोडक्ट है वो ऐसा डीओ लिख नहीं होगा. वी नीड टेक्निकल पीपल टू राइट दोस अबाउट द प्रोडक्ट. मेकिंग सम न्यूट्रा प्रोडक्ट्स सर तो चेयरपर्सन है उसके पर आपको प्रोडक्ट बेचना है, कस्टमर को बताना, आप कैसे सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताएंगे कि हाउ इज गुड फॉर योर बोन, हाउ इज गुड फॉर योर ओवरऑल हेल्थ. So all content writing need a food tech, right, who can understand about the food. So there's so much opportunity even in that segment जो आज totally नया हो. Right, the convention, this all conventional way of talking about food industry or the lab is going. There's something more into an online thing or going on all company we consult, we hire the people from IC content writing for you. Right? So again, there's a job in that thing, job is नहीं सोचा हो. So वहाँ पर भी बहुत सारे jobs. Lot of market research data, where technical market research really happens. We need a people like for all technical. Packaging design हम बहुत मिस कर जाते हैं. Packaging design, there are lot of people who in packaging design or labeling specialists. So for example, when you work for journalists, we have our entire team. Govind is right here. Govind, please tell me on this. मैं खाली जिस नाम दे रहा हूँ इसका. कोई पता like an SME for entire labeling things for journalists. So global journalists के जो brands थे, उसके labels के सब कुछ काम यहाँ होता है. Govind was leading the entire team from here. So यहाँ पर we need a food tech, right? So and of course, a lot of business development, a lot of financial things are we need a food guy. When I say financial, it's not only recording ROC and ROI, not only those things, but setting any of the new plant, new product, कि आपने कुछ प्रोजेक्ट बना दिया कि इतना आउटपुट निकलेगा, इतना टर्नओवर आएगा, सब कुछ आएगा कि नहीं आएगा? Is it unit economics is correct or not? Is your ROI is getting data correct or not? Not only numbers. Food tech is there to tell you and understand whether होगा कि नहीं होगा, possible है कि नहीं है, right? Whether this product can be made or only on paper is making it, right? All of those things really happen with the food tech. So there's so many opportunities can happen after doing the courses. I'm sure you're working industry, you're not in a just out of the college, but still there are a lot of things you can think of. And after doing this course, you can actually increase the horizon. मतलब खाली ये करना, यही नहीं करना, बहुत कुछ करना है लाइफ, right? I believe in one life, because one life के लिए आपको जितना कुछ करना है करो. आप सीख रहे हो, सबसे अच्छी बात है सीखने के बाद में उसको यूज करेंगे. There's a whole thing on that base. Any other question I would love to take? These are my coordinates. You can reach me any point of time. If you miss any point of time, if you miss all those things, absolutely fine. Just be Nilesh, he will share my name. So, but anyone here, like I work so closely with everybody here in Mumbai. Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ritesh, for sharing such valuable market insights in food industry with us. Moving ahead, we have another renowned industry expert, Mr. Govind Suryavanshi. He is a corporate affairs director at Royal Canin India. He is a dynamic leader with 22 plus years of expertise spanning public policy, regulatory affairs, sustainability, and corporate communications. Armed with an M.Tech in food technology and an executive MBA from IIM Kolkata, he has spearheaded strategic initiatives for global giants like Mars, Petcare, PepsiCo, General Mills, ITC, Coca-Cola, Reliance Retail. A renowned scientific thought leader, Mr. Govind specifies in shaping public policy, crisis management, advocacy, and regulatory compliance in food and animal health sectors. He holds pivotal positions in industry associations, including President of AIFPFM and Vice President of IFCCI, while actively contributing to BIS, FICCI, and AIFPA, driving innovation and excellence in the industry. I would like to call Mr. Govind Suryavanshi.
First, big thanks for inviting me and having us here. Big thanks to Dr. Nilesh and Dr. Tim, especially for organizing such a wonderful session. And also thanks to Dr. Geeta ma'am who is online here, because this is one of the initiatives which we are really following initiative, especially for the people who has at some point in time they have thought of, okay, this is a skill set and a competence which I would definitely like to have in my career, because there is a traditional way of educating system which exists, and now the new education policy which is kind of a continual education program. So I think this is a very good treatment to the policy and also need of the hour for us. And being a professional coming from the industry, I would definitely like to congratulate all of you because you have taken that first step. And sir was saying, since you have taken that first step, a big was for all of you. I will try to correlate with my own example. Is something which has to be a continuous process and a journey. I am of a strong belief that with a quote which is like learn as if you were to live forever and live as if you are to die tomorrow. So this is the philosophy with which I have been living my life professionally and personally, and it is helping me. So just to give you an example, I am with almost 20 years of experience. I have done my all academics way back in 22. I passed out M.Tech Food Technology from College of Food Technology, Permani in year 2002. And from there onwards, I am into the industry. Okay, this is like 22 plus 23 years of experience. But during the course of my experiences, how I could achieve the success in my professional life, the only one fundamental thing was learning on the go. Because that is very important for you to understand what is needed at that point in time of your every stage of career. So learn things to be more relevant, learn things to be more distinctive, learn things to be more adaptable, learn things to be more flexible also, because sir was also highlighting key learning utna important jitna unlearning bhi important, because that is also very critical for us to understand ki learning के साथ unlearn करो फिर से again relearn करो. So this is a cycle which you need to be completely following. Coming from a corporate world, I will share with you the key messages, because see, everyone wants to be successful in life professionally, and success means it's multiple. Like people look at success from tangible point of view, people look at success from qualitative point of view, like holistic point of view. So we have to see it in totality, because at certain moments of your life, tangible things really matters a lot. But is that the only end of the story? No. What matters most is the holistic. How holistic professional you are, and how holistic human being you are. And to be a successful person in life, you have to be a good human being and you have to be a holistic professional. And to do that, you first need to learn. And these are all experiences. This education system will definitely help you, because you saw Ritesh sir clearly spelled out. There is a huge scope for this particular and the professionals. And this is a sunrise sector. You can see the figures like almost $500 billion industry here, which is very big. Like if India is like 5th largest economy in the world, and I will give you the numbers, and we are almost like closer to our target of $5 trillion economy, because that is something our Prime Minister has already envisioned. And this industry is playing a huge role. And is this industry running alone? Of course not. This industry needs skilled professionals like you. Our current education system is not able to produce those many number of skilled professionals which are required. Like when I say traditional, the existing food technology colleges which are there in the country, they are not enough, because this industry is growing at a fast pace. So we need professionals like you, and I think you are already on the right track. You just need to utilize this opportunity, do your best, be opportunist, because you have got a very good facility, and in the form of Dr. Nilesh and Dr. Preeti's effort, this facility, I have seen them since last 2 decades, because of course they have a legacy from their fathers, but we have seen them in last 2 decades, the journey, the effort. They have really built this best-in-class infrastructure, because France, because my head office is based in France, and they visited this facility. So this facility is one of the best facilities that they have recognized. So we should be very much proud of this infrastructure. And now you have been here, IGNU has given you an opportunity, Invercare has given you an opportunity, bridge that gap, learn academics, but also be realistic when you have a opportunity to understand practicality. Analytical sciences is a very, very important field. You will understand it's a very super specialized area, and you can always think about those areas, because in the industry, if you want to be successful, you have to be distinctive, because सब लोग हैं, सब लोग basic filter qualify करके आते हैं, right? But why industry should choose you? So to do that, you have to be distinctive. You have to be at least ahead into the game, and what will put you ahead into the game is the skills and the competence. एक last चीज बता दूँ, especially even industry professionals की journey में भी you need to learn things and you need to develop yourself. I will give my example. I have done at the age of 45. I'm like 45 plus now. This is my 46th year running. I have done my executive MBA program last year, which was it required? Definitely, because I am working into the policy making with the government. My job is corporate affairs. I need to dial with the government officials, industry associations, neighbors, all across the 4 pillars of the society. So I felt somewhere, yes, I need to build my capability. So I have done my executive program in public policy and general management from IIM Calcutta. So that is how we will have to keep ourselves updated and relevant. Because I am doing that job, I need to be relevant for that job, right? And corporates and the companies invest in yourself. Like, they need people like you who are actually caring for their own development. Like, there is a concept called 70-20-10 in your corporate world. When you have anybody who is to develop their career, they have to develop first 70% by doing the job, learning on the job. 20% learning from others. Like, there is a set ecosystem, right? Learning from others, like how my peers are doing it, how my colleagues are doing it, how my industry colleagues are doing it. And 10% is learn yourself, which means focusing on your own self. कि मुझे पता होना चाहिए कि अभी मुझे क्या चाहिए, what course or what exposure I should give, and that is where I did that. The 10% is because I felt I need to do it. So these are the things which you need to be very, very cognizant. You are moving in the right direction. You have already taken that step. I can only say you all the best, because that is something which is very crucial. We need the skilled manpower, and I'm using manpower. So it's not like, so skilled resources, the competences are needed, and like learners are needed. So that's what I wanted to say, and big thanks to both Invercare Labs and Dr. Geeta ma'am, you there, because just to give you the heads up, I'm also a ex-alumnus of IGNU, coming from a MBA course. I have also done that course, which is like MBA from IGNU, because I started my career like way back. Like M.Sc करके मैंने immediately join किया. So I always wanted to be an MBA, but I could not do, because my financial situation was such that I had to join the industry and then think about it. So I did that as well. Now I am director in a company which is a US multinational company, and this is a story in front of you, coming from a very small and rural part of Maharashtra. If you know Parvani, that is where I am graduated, postgraduate from. So I am proud of myself and the journey. Thanks everyone.
Very inspirational. Thank you, sir.
Indeed, it was quite an inspirational speech, Mr. Govind.
छोटा सा नहीं Ritesh has to say something
Sure,
about
sure.
AFST.
Yeah.
Guys, I forgot to mention one thing. There's a association called AFST, and all our Marathis are here. Like Anubhav sir was the past president in 2021, and of course, the journey before that. And the president is president of the headquarters. But let me go on with, let me get you what exactly I'm going to refer to. So this association called as AFST in CDF. I'm very proud of this. Association of Food Scientists and Technologists. So anybody who has a degree in food science and allied subjects. food science, microbiology, biochemistry, biochemical engineering, all are like subset of the food industry, they can become member of it. So I urge everybody to become member of the FST. This is headquartered at CFI Mysuru, and there are different chapters across India. There are some 45 plus.
48.
48, right number. And it's only 45 plus. We always have other chapters across India. And of course, one of the largest and one of the most active chapters is the Mumbai chapter, which you all proud of it. And we all are like very active in Mumbai chapter. And we do a lot of activities here in Mumbai chapter. So very fundamentally, what FSC does, very short, just 10 seconds. So we are the people like, so it's like a non-trade, non-profit organization. Okay, there's no money involved and anything involved, right? It's all monetary levels happens here. So we become like a connection to industry, right? For the industry people, to academia, regulatory bodies, and then students. Like, so of course, academia come out with students. We all come together, and we ensure this platform is shared for everybody. Right? So anything with the elevation body want to share to someone to say industry, or industry can go together to FSSAI or TI or Department or whatever. They can come to FST, and FST can ensure it goes to everybody. अगर कुछ FSA को बोलना है आप तक आपके कैसे पहुंचेगा मैसेज. So we are here people the last कार्यकर्ता maybe like and we can tell the people. Let's say when industry want to go and talk to say regulatory bodies or academia, how can do all together. So become platform where everybody come together. It's for everyone. Like it's like a democracy, like by the people, of the people, for the people. So you become a member, you do something, you give back to things, and then this you do like and this knowledge session happens so many times. So we have a lot of sessions, technical sessions happens. Right from Annapurna, Anutech or FI or this so many events happening, like CAPL or this Beta Foods, right? So all these example of those things. So all sessions where FSC become a partner with them, and we like and when you become a member, you can actually whatever conference happen, you can join the conference, you get discounted price there. Can attend all these sessions, and a lot of things happen by the government. Where if an FSC member, you get a privilege, you get a discounted things. We had a cost like one of the mega events.
Many times free
of cost. Exactly. Yeah. You can actually represent. Many times, many trade people come to India and say, someone want to trade with India, Thailand want to trade with India, Brazil want to trade with India. So they come to Mumbai and they want industry people. So sometimes they don't even know how to reach to the industry people. So they come to us and all people of FSC, we share the information to them. They can attend the event, what happens. So a lot of things can happen. I'm just sharing very tip of the iceberg. A lot of opportunities are happen, and FSC become a platform for that. And so if you're a member, it becomes very privileged for you. You can mention a FSC membership number, and you can actually go. And in fact, you have more time in hand. You can actually become like an office bearer, and you can actually work in that field. So when you see all experts are here, they all work as started as a member, then they rose to LEC members, and whatever. Joint secretary and president, and they went to the headquarters. So a lot of history is behind things from Mumbai chapters, and Mumbai is very active chapter. We do a lot of activities here. So I'm like vice president currently, past president, current president, past president, getting past like immediate past president. That's the right word, immediate past president. At the headquarters, right? He was like president of Mumbai chapter that time. 2018. Oh, 18, no? Yeah.
Girlhood is also happening this month.
Exactly.
And also
Correct. Girl को तुमको मालूम पड़ जाएगा 70%. But yes, I just urge everybody to become FSC membership. This is annual membership. This is like a one-time payment for membership, and then you have become after member for it, which is like 20-25 years plus. So I request everybody to become member. अगर इंडस्ट्री में हैं आप और अभी आप इस एज में हो and you are thinking to grow more in industry, become a member. And since I'm assuming most of you are in Mumbai or Maharashtra, so you can actually join. मतलब you can be designed, you will align to the Mumbai chapter directly. So बहुत कुछ यहाँ पर होने वाला है, करते रहेंगे. And once, yeah, online notice. So a lot of people. So for example, like since you are here, you know it, or something you want to reach to, send number sir. बहुत मुश्किल है सर को रीच करना. ऐसा ओपन है सबके लिए, but आप ICT जाओगे, मिलोगे, करोगे, आप लेकर आप member हैं, आप सर को जाके मिल सकते हो, क्या करना कैसे. So many people you can meet them, approach them, जो बहुत मुश्किल होता है ऐसे. So there are a lot of opportunities like that. So then this is still running. He still running those membership वाला वो discount.
Membership अभी चालू है वाला.
So what we do in the course, they will share one of the days. कि कब drive शुरू हो रहा है. When you do drive, we have some discounted price, some 7,000, 8,000, 8,000 something. I don't remember the exact numbers. वो हेडक्वार्टर से आता है चेंज होते रहते हैं, but become a member.
Otherwise, it is also not very heavy. It is 12,000 rupees otherwise.
When some events happening, we reduce the price to ensure more people become member.
Life member is around 12,000 rupees.
Yes, life member, like that. पहले था एक जमाने में student members and full members and all, but it's always be a full life member. You will also get the journals of Journal of Foods and Technology and Indian food industry, whatever you subscribe. वो आपको मैगजीन पे आती रहेगी लाइफ लॉन्ग, आप वो भी पढ़ सकते हैं.
अभी देखे मैंने उनके ऑफिस में बड़े बड़े हैं.
हाँ,
journals.
तो everyone get it, like.
No, they can go through.
हाँ, they can go through it. Absolutely. So, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce Dr. Meeta, who is a program coordinator. Dr. Meeta obtained her Masters in Veterinary Sciences degree and PhD in Animal Products Technology and Marketing from West Bengal University of Animal and Fishery Sciences. She has been working as an associate professor at IGNOU with over 18 years of experience, specializes in processing, food safety, livestock products, technology and meat sciences. She's serving as a coordinator for MSc and PG Diploma in Food Science and Quality Management. Meeta ma'am, I would just like you to address as you are online.
Yes ma'am, thank you.
Thank you.
So first of all, I express our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Nilesh Ambedkar and his entire team for helping our students since 2013 to learn the subjects in food safety and quality management and to earn the diploma or degree. I'm sorry, am I audible?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So thank you, Dr. Ambedkar and your team. And then I also express my sincere thanks to all the experts, to the chief guests of today's program, Dr. Ambedkar, Dr. Aman Pure, and the guest of honor, Dr. Priti Ambedkar, the Mr. Hitesh Mathur, and Mr. Suryavanshi for inspiring our students with your words of wisdom. Thank you so much. And I thank all the academic counselors for every weekends or the regular counseling sessions. They are inspiring, they are helping our students, they are helping them to nurse their knowledge and develop their skills in the area of food safety and quality management. Now I welcome all the students of PG Diploma in Food Safety and Quality Management and M.Sc in Food Safety and Quality Management 2024 July batch. This is our first interaction through the study center at Mumbai. But we have already conducted one online induction program for all the students, and I'm sure that many of you have already attended that one. So today, first of all, my duty is to make you aware about the distance education. So this is for the students. You should know about the distance education, the features of the distance education, as this might be your first experience in the distance education system. And then I'll tell you about the university, Indira Gandhi National University. So you know, as a student of distance education, you must not feel like you are inferior to anyone. You are not a second-class student. You should feel proud of being a distance education student. Distance education gives you flexibility in many terms. In terms of admission, so the age is no bar. You can see that eligibility criteria for admission in the program, so wide eligibility criteria. From the different disciplines, the students can take admission in one program. Admissions offers open twice in a year, in January session, July session, you can take admission offers for the online mode only. Then for the delivery program also, you can see that you don't have to come to the study center every day. You don't have to attend the classes face-to-face every day. You are provided with the study materials. Where the teaching is inbuilt. You can study on your own at your own pace. Okay? But don't forget to attend your counseling sessions. The counseling sessions for theory and practicals will be conducted regularly in your study centers. Please attend that one. That will help you to learn the theory and also develop your skills, hands-on experience during the practical sessions. You can also have flexibility in terms of examination. The examination is conducted every year twice. month of June and December. And you can see the duration of the program. PG diploma is of 1 year program, but you can complete it within 3 years time. So we get that flexibility also. Master degree program is of 2 years. You can have maximum 4 years time for completion of that program. And you can choose the exemption center nearby to house. So all these are the flexibilities you can enjoy in the distance education system. Now I will tell you about the university, the Indira Gandhi National Open University. It has been accredited by NAC as A++, that the academic institution can have the highest certification, A++. And then if you see the NIRF ranking, that National Institution Ranking in framework, which is given by the Ministry of Education. So in the Open University category, IGNOU ranked first rank in NIRF ranking. So you can proudly say that you are a student of a central government university, which is NAC A++ certified and NIRF ranked 1 university. In IGNOU, there are 21 schools. School of Agriculture is one among them, and these 2 programs, PG Diploma in MSc Food System Quality Management, these 2 are offered by School of Agriculture. We have network of regional centers in each state. We have more than 60 regional centers throughout the country, and we have thousands of study centers. Like one of them is the Environmental Lab. So the students attend all the theory and practical counseling in the study center. So you are attached to Environmental Lab as one of your study center, and you are fortunate to have been associated with Environmental Lab, which is a state-of-the-art lab, and they have excellent academic counselors. So thanks to CCER, Environmental Lab. Now I would like to share the presentation with you. I'll tell you about the program, the features of the program, the syllabus, your objectives, the delivery mechanism, then the evaluation methodology. Is the presentation visible? Thank you so much, ma'am. So Dr. Nilesh already have mentioned that this is a kind of options for exit and entry, multiple exit and entry options. So we call that MSc FSQM program as a modular program because it has exit option after 1 year. If any student who took admission in masters doesn't want to continue for the second year, they can exit with the PG diploma after successful completion of first year. PGD FSQM that they can have. And there is entry option also for the students who has already completed PG diploma in food safety and quality management. They can take directly admission into the second year of MSc. They don't have to come again repeat the first year of MSc, and the syllabus of PG diploma and the first year of MSc are same. So this is a modular program. Now you can see the objectives of the PG diploma program. The main objective is to develop the professional for development, implementation and auditing of food safety and quality management system. This program will help you to understand different issues related to food safety and quality. You can undertake the activities related to food safety and quality in the food processing chain. You will be able to undertake the analysis of the food in terms of microbiological or chemical analysis. You will also be able to apply different good practices like GMP, GHP, GLP, etc. And ultimately, you will also learn how to conduct, how to plan, how to write the report and audit as per the guidelines of the food industry. If I tell you about the objectives of the MSc FSQM, this is also the objectives of the PGD FSQM, also same as the MSc FSQM, but in the second year, the students will learn something more. So you can say that the objective of this master's program is to develop the competent human resource professionals for the food industry, for the food regulators, for the academic institutions and research institutions, certifying and accreditation bodies, food testing labs, training centers, etc. And this program will also help to delve in depth on various aspects like food standards, the harmonization with the global benchmarks, the quality management system, food safety management system, traceability, food analysis, auditing, etc. And as a student of MSc, the students will also conduct the research studies on emerging food safety issues in the second year of the MSc program. I have already explained the minimum and maximum duration of this program. I request all the MSc FSQM master's students, they need to re-register after first year or the second year of the course. You have taken admission in the first year, you have paid only the program fees for the first year, so please register yourself to the second year after completion of 1 year. Whether you have given the examination or not, you are eligible for registration in the second year. Now here you can see the structure. The PG diploma program is of 36 credits and MSc program is of 72 credits. 36 credits in first year, 36 credits in second year. In the first year of MSc and the PG diploma program, you will have 8 courses total: theory courses, practical courses, and the lab courses. In the second year, again 36 credits course, the student will have 7 courses compulsory: theory, 1 more course, 1 seminar course, and 1 dissertation course. And there is also additional project work, that is MBPP 004, the last one you can see. The project work too, this is not compulsory for everyone. This is only for those students who has taken lateral entry in the master degree program after doing the PGDFS QM with 32 credits. PGDFS QM was earlier of 32 credits. It was offered till 2023. So the program was at 32 credits. So those students, they need to do another additional 4 credits project work in the second year of MSc. I'd like to share the diagrammatic representation of the program in Induction Session. Here we call the course as a program. You can see, for example, MSc FSQ is a programming. In this program, you will have various courses, just like the subjects in the conventional system. So courses can be theory, can be practical, project, seminar, or dissertation. For PG diploma, there will be theory, practical, and project course. For master, there will be seminar, dissertation, extra courses. In theory, you will have study materials. I hope that all of you have already received the study materials in hard copy, or otherwise you can access the soft copy available in the e-campus platform. So you might have seen the theory courses, the books, which we call as the blocks: block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. Some course may have block 5 also. So in each block, in each small page, you will find some chapters, which we call as units. In each block, you can have 2 to 4 different chapters. In each chapter or in each unit, first you will see the unit structure. So please read the unit structure first. That will help you to access the different parts negative throughout the unit. You will find that after the objectives, there will be some main topics, then subtopics. After each main topic, you will find some questions. Check your progress exercises. Space is given there for writing your answers. So please read that section, understand the subject, try to write the answer of the questions given there so that you can check your progress. Then at the end of the unit, you also find the summary, that is the sum up part, then keywords. Some of the keywords are explained there. Then suggested reading for further reading, you will have the references. And in the last part, you will also see that there is the ideal answer to check your progress questions. The answers you have already written earlier, you can check, you can match it with the answers given at the end of the unit. Now I'll explain about I'll go very quickly through all the courses because we don't have much time. So first course that is MBP 001, that is Food Fundamentals and Chemistry. You see the course code is MBP 001. When it's the code is only MBP, that means it's a theory course. If it has MBP I stands for integrated course. So you have one integrated course. And if it is MBP L stands for lab course, that is a practical course. It is MBP S stands for seminar course. If it is MBP P, then it is a project course or a dissertation course. So first course is the theory course, MBP 001. In Food Fundamentals and Chemistry, we learn about the basics of the food science, and learn the chemical composition of the food, and also the theory part of how the food is analyzed. And you will also be introduced to the very basics of the food processing, preservation, packaging, waste management, etc. The second course, here you can see MBP I, that is integrated course, have theory and practical component together in this course. You will be introduced to the various microbes, their growth pattern, the classifications, and good microbes, bad microbes, beneficial microbes, which helps in the food industry. And then you will also learn about the analytical techniques used in microbiology, and you will also do 12 experiments in the practical counseling sessions where you will learn how to collect the samples, how to prepare media, how to estimate the microbial load of food or air, etc. Next course is MEP 002, that is about the food laws and standards. So as a students of food safety, and if you want to be a food safety and quality management professional in future, you must know all the laws, rules and regulations related to food. So first you will be introduced to the Indian Food Regulatory Regime, that is about the Food Safety and Standards Act, rules and regulations. And I request all of you to please visit regularly the website of Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, fssai.gov.in, because there you can see all the rules and regulations. There are more than 20 regulations, and so you should know about all the regulations. In this course, you will also learn about the global scenario, the codex, and export import laws, regulations, and other laws and standards related to foods. Next course is about the principles of food safety and quality management, where you will learn the basics of the food safety. You will learn how to do the risk analysis, how to assess, manage, and communicate the risk, and you will also learn the principles and implementations of the HACCP system, and other food safety practices like the good practices, good hygiene, good manufacturing, good retail practices, etc. Next theory course is food safety and quality management system, where we will learn about the auditing and accreditation of the food industries, and then some international standards, ISO standards 9000 for quality management, ISO 22000 for food safety management system, the laboratory quality management system, and some regular standards like BSc, EDCAP, etc. Then comes the practical courses. MBPL 001, that is food safety and quality auditing, where we will have 20 experiments. So as our speaker already told you that you will be visiting that in the food industry. So here in this practical also will visit one food industry, we will observe how the food safety management system has been implemented there, what are the gap areas, we will be able to learn about the CCPs, the critical limits, we will prepare the module for the FSMS. We will also do some practicals for mock auditing of the food industry and some practicals related to the applications or implementations of the food safety and standard regulations in our country. The next practical course is MBPL 002, that is about the chemical analysis and multi-acids, where you will have 28 experiments where you will learn how to estimate the pH, the proximal composition, anti-fat qualities of fat, and then you will also be able to see the activities, how it is the HPLC, the GCMS, or the AS instruments, how the instruments are used for the quality evaluation of the food. Then comes the project course, that is MEPP 003 project course 1. This is for compulsory for everyone, for the PG students and the master students. So what you need to do, you need to read the program guide first very carefully. Program guide is available in the website. So you just download the program guide, you read that. In the project guideline is given there in the program guide itself. So you know how to do your project work. So you need to identify the project supervisor first. The supervisor can be any counselor from the study center. You first request them to be your supervisor. If they don't have time, then you can choose a supervisor from outside your study center or outside IGNOU also. You can request the IGNOU faculty, you can request any other faculty, college faculty or the university faculty who has that master's degree in the relevant subject area and the experience, teaching experience. You can also request someone from the food industry with a master's degree and the industry experience. And these qualifications are already mentioned in the project guide. You just read the project guide first. Then, after with the consultation of your supervisor, prepare the synopsis, submit it to the regional center. Don't send it to anywhere else. Keep a copy with you and send it to the regional center. Then the government will give you the approval. Then after approval, you do your project work, write the report, submit the final report to the RC. And if you submit by 30th May this year, 31st May this year, your result will come along with your June exam. If you submit after that, before 30th November of this year, then your result will come along with the December exam. So that was all about the first year course of the Masters and the PG Diploma program. Now we tell you about the second year courses of this Masters program. MBP 005, that is food toxicology and public health, where you will learn about the basics of the food toxicology, what are the different types of food toxins, whether it is natural, man-made, or the contaminants, the heavy metals, pesticide residues, veterinary drug residues, etc. Whether it is generated during the processing of the food or from the packages of the food, and how they are digested in our body, how they are metabolized, how they are excreted. So all these things we will learn in this course. And in the last block, you will also learn about the public health issues related to all these food toxins. Next is the theory course food biotechnology, which will introduce you to the very basics of the food biotechnology, genetic engineering, how this biotechnology is applied for the food production or food processing, food preservation, food analysis, and ultimately you'll also learn the challenges, what are the ethical challenges and the regulatory challenges for applying the biotechnology in the food processing or the food production in our country. Next course is the emerging trends in food technology and safety, where you will be able to know about the various novel technologies related to food processing, novel food processing technologies, novel food packaging technologies, then the nanotechnology, applications of biosensors in food, then emerging trends in the food microbiology, process and food microbiology, then the technological advances in food safety, the non-destructive food analysis kind of thing, all the advanced equipments you will also learn in this course. And definitely the trends and challenges in food safety, like the food frauds, what are the challenges, the digital management in the food industry right now. The next course is about the research methodology. That is also a theory course, because in the second year, second half, you will do your dissertation course, you will do your research. So for that, you need to have the theory knowledge first, so you'll know how to do the review of literature, then how to choose your project research design, what should be the perfect research design for your experiment, how you can collect the data, how you choose the sample for your research study, then how you can analyze the data and write the report of your research work. This is a very important one because this is not offered by you, but this is a compulsory course, MBP 008, that is a MOOC course, massive open online course on novel technologies for food processing and shelf life extension. This course is offered by IIT Kharagpur in the SWARM platform. You visit the SWARM platform, and this course is offered only in January session. So if you have already not taken admission in this SWARM course, you have to wait till next year, next session. So normally admission takes place in the month of December. Admission starts in the month of December. So please don't miss the session, otherwise you have to wait another year to register yourself. You have to follow all the instructions given in the SWARM platform. You have to complete your assignments there, you have to write your exam there, you have to complete, and you have to submit your certificate to IGNOU for considering in your marksheet in IGNOU. Then comes the seminar course, MBPA 001, that is a seminar course of 1 credit for the master students in second year. So you can choose any topic of your interest related to food safety and quality, and you have to make a PowerPoint presentation. You have to present it orally in the study center or the regional center, wherever they will be organized. And then you will also, this will be evaluated on the basis of your presentation, oral presentation. Then the important course is the dissertation course, which is of 16 credits, MBPP 002, that the research work. So you can choose any topic related to emerging issues in the food safety and quality. You can do your research work in the study center if they allow you in their lab, or you can do it in your industry, in any food industry if they allow you, or you are already working there in the food industry, or otherwise you can choose any other topic which will be based on the food cycle kind of thing. So for this presentation also you have to follow the same guidelines for the project work. Okay, so you have to write the synopsis, submit it to the RC, then you get the approval, then do the research, write the report, submit it to the regional center. Now I'll tell you something about the student support activities, what you can expect from IGNOU. You will have the self-learning materials, study materials, you will get it by post. The hard copy if you have opted for, otherwise you can access the soft copy which is available in the eGyanPush platform. Please visit IGNOU website, there you will see the link for eGyanPush. And I have already sent the link of eGyanPush to all the students through email. And you can also use the IGNOU eContent app for accessing the study material, soft copy study material. Then second thing is the counseling. Counseling, theory or practical counseling, you will visit your study center, that is your invalid care lab regularly. And you will also submit your assignment in the study center. If the link is given for the online submission of assignment, please visit the regional center website regularly. Your regional center is Mumbai Regional Center, and also visit the IGNOU main website regularly. So there will be a link for online submission of your assignment or your project report. Then online counseling, we do conduct online counseling regularly. Just I mentioned that I conducted the induction online. I will also explain all the things about how to do the project work, or dissertation, or the seminar in the online conference session. We also have web-enabled academic support, WEAS. You can see the link in the IGNOU website homepage. We will also have IRC, that is interactive video counseling, and TC, that is teleconferencing. Interactive video counseling through Atrium Ganbani channel. Every month, every second Saturday from 11 to 12 o'clock, we have IRC program for your group, for food safety group. Every month, second Saturday, and every month, second Friday from 3 to 4 o'clock, we have teleconference on the Induction channel. And these two programs are available through other mode also. I used to send the information through email to all the students about the IRC and DC every month. And you will also can watch various audio programs which are available related to your subject in the IGNOU website or the IGNOU M.Sc YouTube channel. So how can you access the study material? I already told you that it is available in the eCampus platform. You can also use the eContent app. Important thing is assignment, that is a part of your continuous assessment of the theory course. Assignments are uploaded in the website. You please visit the website, go to the student service room, then there you will find a link for new current assignment portal. There you will see that assignments for your course for 2024 January and July, that is uploaded there. Download it, read the instruction carefully, write your response and submit it to the study center. Keep a copy with you. Keep a copy with you always. The report, whether it is assignment, whether it is project report or synopsis, keep a copy. You can access the radio program through Ganbani FM 105.6 MHz channel. You can also access it through the Gandhara online platform. You can access the teleconference that is available in the Ganbani channel and also in EMPC YouTube channel and IGNOU Facebook. The counseling, academic counseling, there will be counseling 25 theory counseling in the first session, that is in first year of MSc program and in the PGD program. Each counseling session will be of 2 hours. There will be 50 practical counseling sessions, each of 4 hours. Attendance in theory counseling is not compulsory, but I will request all of you to attend all the theory counselings. That will help you clear your doubts and learn the subjects better way. And don't miss a single practical counseling session. Though the attendance is only 75% attendance is compulsory, but don't miss a single session because you need to develop your skills, the food analysis or any other activities related to food safety and activities. So you will have that hands-on experience in the practical counseling sessions. For the MSc student second year, you don't have any practical counseling, you will have only 25 theory counseling sessions. Now comes the evaluation. So evaluation part for theory, there will be 2 component theory government examination. That is your final exam, which happens in month of June and December. So weightage for final examination is 70% and 30% weightage is given to the continuous assessment. That is assignments. So don't miss any component. You have to complete both the components, assignments and the government examination. For practical, there are 2 components again, guided experiments and unguided. Guided means your regular counseling class, counseling sessions. So, but still I would like to mention that you have the opportunities like all the MSc students can be the food safety officers. This is very good news that the Food Safety Standards Authority of India, they have mentioned that master's program, PG program, B.Sc or MSc program, bachelor or PG program in food safety and quality management, they are also eligible for becoming the food safety officers, whether it is recruited by the central government or the state government. Then all the students of MSc and the diploma, they can be technical officers in the regulatory bodies, they can be food safety team leaders or members of the food industry, they can be regulatory compliance officer, they can also be auditor in certification and inspection bodies, but there you also need to have some specific auditors training program. And you can also be a chairman or counselor in training and counseling bodies. This is my special request for all the students. Please read the program guide carefully. This is available on the website. If you read the program guide, you will have answers to most of your queries. You don't need to ask anyone in the study centers or the regional center, or you don't have to contact me. And in the program guide, you will find the guidelines for project work. So please read it carefully. What are the components of your project synopsis? What are the components of your project report, and where to submit, how to submit, when to submit, who can be your supervisor. Every information is given there in the program guide. Then these are the various contact points. You can contact for the study materials. If you have not received them, you can contact your regional center or the MPDD, and you will find all the contact details of these different divisions in the website itself. For council and related queries, you can contact your study center. For project work related queries, you have to be in touch with your supervisor and the regional center. For examination results, you can contact Student Evaluation Division, IGNOU. If you don't have any solution from your study center or regional center or from the headquarters, then you can contact for student grievance, you can contact the student support services or the regional center or the IGRAM. For academic content related information, if you need any further information, you can contact me on the program coordinator for the PGD stream and the MSc stream programs. So my email ID I have given already, pgdfstream@ignou.ac.in, and phone numbers you can see here 01129572973 and 01129572976. This is a special information about this program I would like to share with you. There are 2 more MOOC courses which are not compulsory for you. But you can see that this MOOC on food laws and standards, this is the same course of your theory course, which you have paid in your theory, the food laws and standards, the same program we have also offered as a MOOC course on the student platform. So in the MOOC course, what will happen, you can see the e-content, you can see the video lectures. There will be 40 video lectures on different topics of this course. So that will help you to learn the subjects better. And there is another course, Food Fundamentals, MOOC on Food Fundamentals and Chemistry. This is your first theory course. These 2 are the courses, theory courses of your first year syllabus. So if you register yourself in this program, in this 2 MOOC course, you can access the video lectures. You can try also the quizzes given there. You don't have to write the exam. You don't have to pay any fee. This is a registration is free of cost. You just enroll yourself. You just register in MOOC course. These are offered in July and January session in the student platform. You visit the student platform. So this is all about these 2 programs. Thank you so much. I thank once again Dr. Ambedkar and his entire team for giving me this opportunity to share our views on the programs with our students. Thank you so much. And one more thing just for the students, I want to tell all of you, please work hard, study well. You learn the subject, you earn the degree, you apply your knowledge in your future life, you have a good career, and you just contribute significantly in the society and the nation building. Make us proud of you and be a proud citizen of India. Thank you.
It's 1:50 almost, so we have more speaker, Vijay sir, to speak. Who is going to speak? Vijay sir, no? Vijay Kumar sir, and then we have an announcement about the learning module. So who is going to do that? Huh? Sandeep, okay.
On behalf of all the students, Dr. Meeta, I would like to thank you for the valuable guidance that you have provided us. I would also like to announce that IGNOU has launched a BSc in Food Safety and Quality Management, and we have Dr. Mukesh Kumar and Dr. P. Vijay Kumar from IGNOU Delhi as a coordinator. I would like to introduce Dr. P. Vijay Kumar, professor at the School of Agriculture, IGNOU, New Delhi, who holds a Bachelor in Veterinary Sciences from Rajiv Gandhi College, a Master's from Kerala Agriculture University, and a PhD in Livestock Product Management from IVRI, Izzatnagar. With 18 years of teaching experience, he coordinates diverse programs including dairy, farming, poultry farming, sericulture, and food safety at IGNOU. Dr. Vijay Kumar, over to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Dr. all, the dignitaries, donors, and the member of the study center staff. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Mileti and his team for giving me the opportunity to interact with the dignitaries and the learners at PGD at the Human Food Safety and Bachelor and Master's degree. I would like to share the PPT.
continue.
So you can continue.
The PPT is visible?
Yeah, it's visible,
No,
sir. You can continue.
PPT is not visible.
PPT is not visible. You can just share it.
Fine. Keeping in view the importance of the food safety in our country and the rising demand for the human resource skills, human resource in the area of food safety, Indira National Autonomous University School of Agriculture has conceptualized and developed and started offering this Bachelor of Science Food Safety and Quality Management program based on the availability guidelines of the UGC since July 2024 session. And myself and Professor Mukesh Kumar are coordinating this program. So, as you are aware that there are no such programs in the area of food safety in the country, and this would be the first of its kind bachelor's degree program in the area of food safety and quality management in the open distance learning group particularly. And this program has been designed to cater to the broader, target group. It not only includes those who are working in the food processing sector, but also even the consumers can take up this program, and also those who are working in the government institutions, the food processing sector as well as the food safety sector. The major objective of this program is to generate human resource in the area of food safety and quality management, and to enhance the knowledge and skill in the multidisciplinary area like the food science, food processing, and food safety, and to promote the self-empowerment in food processing, food safety, and food additives. Keeping in view the NEP guidelines as well as the FAEP guidelines, the program they are focused on three major areas in this program: the food science, the food processing, as well as the food safety. Even though major focus is on food safety, we have also included a considerable amount of courses in the area of food science as well as the food processing. And the unique feature, as I told earlier, this is the first of its kind program, and we have developed this based on the NEP and the UGC guidelines. And this program also has the provision of the multiple entry and multiple exit option, which I will discuss and I show the course structure of program structure. And this also is based on the multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary approach. The major target group though is the 10+2 graduates. The other target groups include managers, supervisors, or technicians in the food industry, the rural youth, the employees in the government and private sector related to the food businesses as well as the entrepreneurs. The eligibility of the program is 10+2 with science and agriculture subjects, or it's required because it has to make the emphasis on the science-based subjects to be observed. The eligibility as 10+2 with the science or agriculture subject. Currently, the program is offered in English medium, and we are planning to translate it in Hindi and other regional languages upon the need. Currently, the program has been approved as a B.Sc major with a minimum duration of 3 years and a maximum duration of 6 years. We have also planned to offer a honors degree by extending 1 more year as 4 years B.Sc honors program. Even though B.Sc honors with research, it will not be possible to offer through the distance learning mode, but would definitely be developing the B.Sc honors program, which is a 4-year undergraduate program. And the program fees we have kept nominal at 6,000 rupees per year. So it was 3 years for the major program, it will be around 18,000. And the total credit is 120 for the 3-year program, and if it is extended to the 4th year, then it will be 160 credits. This is the minimum credits. And coming to the program structure, B.Sc major, there are 6 semesters. And as per the FAEP guidelines, the program structure is presented here. The first semester and second semester will have 1 physics and 1 minor vocational course and 1 skill enhancement course and ability enhancement course. I will discuss about semester wise. credits, but in general, I would say every semester has 4 courses, and the credit load will be 20 credits per semester. And if a learner wants to exit after the first year, he or she can exit with a UG certificate in food safety and quality management. However, he or she has to complete a 4 credit vocational course in addition to the 20 credits which he or she will be, 40 credits which he or she will be completing at the end of the first year. Similarly, third and fourth semester 20 credits each, and they can exit with a UG diploma by again doing a 4 credit vocational course. And if we complete all the 3 years, all the 6 semesters, then we will be getting the UG degree. That is B.Sc major in food safety and quality management. Now coming to the quickly run through. The first semester, there is one discipline specific course that is on food science and food safety, and the other 3 courses are universities general courses like the minor vocational skill enhancement course and the internship. Similarly, the second semester has one discipline specific course that is on food chemistry and nutrition. The other 3 are the university courses like the vocational, M.Sc and the LLM. Third semester onwards, there will be 2 discipline-specific courses. Third semester has food microbiology and toxicology, as well as the food forest management and food produce, and 1 discipline-specific minor as well as WTI. The fourth semester again 2 discipline-specific course on the food safety and quality assurance, the processing of agricultural produce, and the fifth semester the process of processing of animal safety quality management. In the last semester, this BSc major again has 2 courses, discipline specific course, one is food safety laws and regulations 1 and the food safety laws and regulations 2, and one minor vocational, and there is also a provision of internship, or in case there are large number of learners and it will not be possible for us to provide internship to all, then one course has been kept. So the students can select either of these. Coming to the student support, as Dr. Mithran told, that is self-learning material. We have very good self-learning material, which are more of pictorial and more color we are printed so that the teacher is inbuilt and the learner can easily grasp the things. And we have also included certain indigenous Indian traditional knowledge systems also related to the food safety in the courses, so that the learners will also learn about these traditional practices related to the food safety in addition to the more scientific practices. And these self-learning materials are, teacher is inbuilt and it is easy for the learners to grasp the tool. Just for additional counseling session is organized for the learner to get their doubts clear. So basically, it's not like a conventional system where the students will or the learners will go to the college and then the teacher will teach. Here, the students or learners will learn themselves from the technology material and the audio programs provided to them, and only the doubts will be cleared during the counseling session, which is mostly during the weekend circuit, learner support center. We also organize the teleconferencing sessions as well as the radio counseling sessions. And the job opportunities related to this, for example, the food safety or food quality assurance team leader, supervisor, manager. Most of the job opportunities have been already told by the industry experts and the dignitaries as well as the Mita, and mostly these are kept here like the trainer, food safety auditor, food safety officer. Even self-employment can be one of the options because we have dealt with the processing aspect also. So even a learner can establish his or her own food processing lab or food safety or quality assurance lab. So my request is that this program is being offered in both the sessions, January and July, and the admission for the January 25 session is going on. And I would like to request both the study center as well as the learners to motivate others to enroll into this program and join this food safety culture. Thank you very much for providing this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Vijay Kumar sir and Mukesh Kumar sir, for your guidance on the BSc. This is the course which we don't have in EnviroCare, but is being run by IGNU. And thank you, Mita ma'am, for your guidance. You have always been a great support to EnviroCare CCER, Center for Continuing Education and Research. And I request your blessings to be continued on us so that we will be able to perform better and better and reach out to maximum learners as far as possible and see the success of the program. Thank you, Dr. Meeta. Thank you, Dr. Vijay Kumar and Dr. Mukesh. Before we move on to the next point, that is the felicitation of our esteemed guests that we are having today. Our team has prepared something which is at a smaller scale, Dr. Meeta, not at the scale which IGNU can do, but we have a learning module, online modules that we are trying to develop through our website, where the IGNU registered learners will be able to access that using their details for the counseling sessions that are going on at EnviroCare. So this is something from our side, no charges to IGNU. This is our own initiative under our CSR to reach out to maximum people, so that there has always been a challenge on the attendance part of it. So they can really be useful to all the learners of IGNU. So I would request our key person who has been instrumental in designing the architect, the framework for this particular online platform. Over to you, Sandeep.
Thank you, Nilesh sir, for this opportunity to showcase the new development. We are already in an era of digital world and heading towards AI now. It's something that we can actually do course online, and we can also measure our progress. We can also evaluate that. This system is all like if you have ever used Udemy or maybe Coursera. This is exactly a replica of this kind of a system where you can log into a course, you can see your progress, you can get evaluated with the help of a quiz or maybe a kind of an exam, and then you will also receive a certificate. I'll just give you a demo of what exactly we have done for this. Okay, this is our CCER web page, totally dedicated and separate from EnviroCare page now. As you scroll down, this is our mission. These are core programs. You can scroll down. These are these are three specific programs what we conduct. IGNU course is one of them. FOSTEC training, what we are already a FSSAI approved FOSTEC trained partners, and we also conduct industry specific programs, which we are actually trying to bring it online. As so far, we are doing it offline. As you scroll down, this is the stats. So far, we have successfully trained 400 plus people, students, 1,000 plus professionals, and 3,000 plus trained for FOSTEC training programs. Our expertise is. Scroll down, please scroll down. Yes. This section, I will come back again. Let me just take you through the entire website. You can just show IGNU page also. This is the IGNU page which we have designed. This is a pop-up banner for those who want to apply for the program. This will give you an alert where you can actually put up your details and our coordinator will get in touch with you to tell more about the program. So now this is the status with IGNU. This will give you just an overview about key questions which people usually ask, frequently asked questions about the specific program. What is the fee structure, eligibility criteria, program? When you tap on this, you will get the answer. Okay. You can also inquire directly, inquiry will go to the coordinator. You can also download the prospectus. This is about PG program, same details. And these are the four program coordinators details. Every profile is there. You can just quickly take it through. Okay. And a lot of people ask us the location of the place or where they have to come. So this is what they can directly connect to the Google map and get all the details. And this is what Madam has mentioned, the key links to e-coach, e-content, everything is there. You can directly click and go to the specific pages. I'll just show you the FOSTEC page also. This is what we have done so far with the FOSTEC program. Still under development, if you just go through it. These are the various sections which we conduct FOSTEC training programs. These are customers so far who we have trained. Yes, and then industrial training programs. Go to that.
When you say industrial training programs, can you give any example?
I'll show you that if that page opens up. Let me just show you what are the kind of programs we are actually planning. We have already conducted lots of quality training programs on proficiency testing, quality management. Okay. This is specifically related to the program which we have designed for FSSAI long back. This program is trying to actually replicate and convert it to a digital platform. It is not working right now, but yes, these are the kind of programs. The kind of programs on which we are thinking of having some theoretical information about the various instruments and also connected to a practical experience of how the instrument works, chromatography, HPLC, quality systems, method development, regulatory compliances, and we are also thinking of opening up to more programs of such kind. So this is kind of a hybrid one where you will get all theory online, and wherever practical is required, you can come down here and have a practical. Last one is the news section. We have also connected to the latest news so that you will specifically upgrade it with what is happening in the compliance world or safety food related. So we are still working on the website, speed part of it. So latest news, 25th Jan. This is what it will automatically extract and give you the updates about that. Right now, we are looking for getting some connection from FSSAI so that we can pull that information, but that is still pending. But yes, so far we managed to get it from a couple of links, so we are showcasing it here. And now come back to the main part of it, which I've said is LMS, Learning Management Platform. So suppose right now we have not developed any much of the content, but what is available with us, we have just posted it. You can definitely go through these kind of videos, which will give you a lot of insights about the testing and microbiology aspect of it, like a lecture given by Dr. Nilesh Amritkar. Now when you click on this, it will ask you to log in. Okay. Now this aspect is for IGNOU students only, so we will provide you with your specific login IDs and passwords, so you can actually show you how it will. So here you can take the code. Once you click on it, it will open this up. So it is not a fully developed program, but the actual program will be like having a quiz, a lot of information, some of the text, some of the video. It's a mix of everything. So this is all about what we are thinking of taking it forward. This is just a start, and your suggestions are always welcome. Any questions regarding this? You can ask. Thank you for your time.
I think very good concept. CCER, when I understand it, because there are a lot of when we are into the industry, we understand there are certain things which you want immediately to be like example like containers, for example. There is no specific curriculum which is designed by anybody for container, but a webinar on the same, like 30 minutes model on that particular thing can be a very good understanding gap project for that particular area. And they can just log on and they can just go to this training session and they will be learning. So I think this is a good idea. And if I have to understand, CCER is a what exactly CCER?
Center for Continual Education and Research. CCER.
So is it like a government of India initiative, or it is your?
Our initiative, sir.
Okay, so now it's clear. So I was thinking how it is connected to you. So it is your arm, right?
Yeah, so it is our non-profit arm of our company based on the Sustainable Development Goal number 3 of quality education. So how do we bring quality education to the masses? So that's the concept. So the logo also is the SDG goal number 3 of the quality education, and CCR is our brand. And through this is a non-profit. We are primarily, whatever we are earning in this, we are plowing back into the system.
So because there are a couple of courses which are not available into the professional and the traditional education system.
Yes.
Which can be
Yes.
brought in here and people can get accredited, something like that.
So, in fact, sir, would you raise this point? I was just speaking to Ritesh also on this, that we would require help from the industry experts. So, like for example, we just there were 2 things on mycotoxins and heavy metals. So, when industry में जब आप काम कर रहे हो रहते हो under regulatory और से तो quickly एक revise करने का रहेगा heavy metals क्या है, contaminant या mycotoxin contaminants क्या है, तो they can just go there 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever that small session would be. They will take the quiz and then okay, they will be given a small certificate also. So that provision is also there. Now, help from the industry is that suppose if I ask your help in speaking for about 20 minutes on global regulations for labeling. So maybe he can talk on Shia seeds, new developments happening in China. So these will be all collated over here, and they would be given to the students. The access would be from the CCR website. In fact, on the commercial angle also, we will see that it's a big 1 hour session. Then it will be on chargeable basis, and then we are trying to see, we are working on that model, that how it can be a revenue sharing to the key person who has spoken on that particular topic. So this is something which we are trying to work out, and all this is Sandeep, please, I would really like to give a big round of applause to my colleague who has been instrumental in making this platform. It can tie up with ICT also, it can tie up with some of the institutes that you are working on, and we can do a joint programs which would be online.
Okay. So Sandeep, really wanted to acknowledge this, but thanks, you made it very clear. Because see, we are into the domain, we understand this upgrade and daily on the platform.
Yes.
Right? And I'm very much closely working with this platform. So there is a clear model. But this effort, like CCR, I think it's a very good effort. And industry expert would always like to share their knowledge, because see, one effort is to reach to the maximum mass of the population, which is a philanthropic. But beyond that also, it can be a revenue model, working in a partnership with some organization that can be also thought of.
Yes.
But that is a long way to go, at least to start with. I think CCR, we will have a lot of speakers in the village. We will be more than happy to give you sessions.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And maybe Dr. Meeta would like to speak something on this.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, CCR team, for designing such a wonderful website. It will not only help our students, but industry people also. But my request is, sir, can you open it for all the students of PGD diploma from the other, and the master's program from other study centers, so that they can also learn from your experience?
We'll discuss on this, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
we'll
you.
be happy to get it out across to all the students.
Thank you, sir.
And ma'am, I have one provocation because I saw you come from a veterinary academic background, right? You are an animal husbandry, veterinary kind of a background. Even in that area, ma'am, because I work into that particular area, so there is a very big gap which exists. There is a formal education which is only available in the form of veterinary sciences, but there is no formal education available for the assistants and the staffs who are actually taking the bulk of the jobs into the industry. Say for example, nurses. There is no specific program which exists into this industry now, especially into the animal health industry, which is a very, very big gap. You have the colleges for the graduation, which is a veterinary doctor and the masters, but you do not have anything in that job. So food for thought, maybe since you are IGNOU and you can think in that direction.
Thank you, sir, for asking that question. Actually, what happens, not only graduation program right now, in various states have their own 2 years diploma program for the animal husbandry or for the paraprofessionals in veterinary, paraveterinary staffs. So they can be like a livestock development assistant or like a compounder or nurse, you can call them, for the veterinary animal husbandry sector. And in IGNOU also, we are trying to develop a diploma in animal husbandry program. I just hope that the next session will be able to offer that one for paravets or animal husbandry personnel. Even through that ASCI and Agriculture Skill Council of India, they have some qualification back for the animal husbandry worker, ARE workers. So through the Pradhanmantri PBKY training centers and polytechnics, that training is also conducted for the animal husbandry personnel. That can address to the grassroots level worker in the animal husbandry sector.
Yeah. So mostly they are focused on livestock, right? Because that is the very, very big sector in the country. What I was trying to tell you, beyond livestock also there is a sector which exists like companion animals and so forth. So that space I was actually trying to address.
And IGNOU offers also one program that is a PGD AW, that is PGD from an animal welfare, where some of the aspects of the other animals, not only the animal husbandry one, other pet animals and the zoo animals, that has also been taken care of. But that is also for the PG, it's PG level program, not for the grassroots level worker. That's true.
Yeah. Maybe ma'am, I will reach out to you separately. Because
Sure, sir. I'm happy to do that.
So maybe that can be one discussion. Thanks, ma'am.
So one announcement that tomorrow, 26th Jan, and some of you will play a pivotal role in, rewriting the constitution for the safety and the compliances. So we have kept a selfie point out there. Why don't you take your selfie and post it and tag CCER or EnviroCare along with it. So that's it. And thank you to my team for developing and helping me in developing this program, this complete portal. Shubha, thank you Shubha, thanks to Neha, they have played a very important role in designing this.
Ma'am and Dr. Vijay Kumar sir, your gifts I think are pending for last year also, they are pending with us, but जब तक आप इधर आओगे नहीं तब तक हम आपको हमारे गिफ्ट देंगे नहीं. We would really love to have you over here because this is 11 years that we are working together, and I would really like to host you at our CCER and see how we can guide, you can help us guide further into this program. So thank you so much, and over to you Neha for felicitating our chief guest today.
So I would just like to call upon Dr. Prakash Kundekar.
Thank you so much sir for your guidance.
Next is Dr. Uday.
Sir, thank you so much sir.
Mr. Ritesh Mathur.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Mr. Govind Solia.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
नितिन बहुत भारी है, क्या दिया है?
सर हमारा सब कुछ भारी रहता है सर. Thank you. I think that's the close of the program.
No, we have a vote of thanks to be given.
Okay. By Kavita. Before Kavita gives the vote of thanks, I would like to say a few words. Of course, she will do a formal vote of thanks, but informally to all the learners who have come here today, thank you so much for showing your trust and faith in IGNOU as well as in CCER. You have selected this center as your study center, and we assure you that you will not be let down. Thank you to all the chief guest. Generally एक ही chief guest होता है, but मेरा कहना है जो भी guest आता है वो chief ही होता है. How can a guest be a sub chief or something like that? The guest is always chief. So thank you so much to all the chief guests who have come over here for giving their blessings, and a pat on the back is always something which gives you the push to go ahead. So that pat on the back is always from all of you. It has always been from all of you. So thank you very much. Lastly, Ananya and Rashmi, the two pillars for me who have been working very hard for this particular CCER program to be executed. It's a very tough job, and they know that I am also very tough on them for a lot of times. So excuse me for that. The outcome of whatever push that is being given comes out so beautifully and nicely appreciated by everyone. And our Sandeep, Neha, Shubha, wonderful. This concept we talked about 15 days back, and the 15 days of hard work that the digital transformation team has put up is excellent. Superb. I really look forward to this networking with not only with IGNOU but ICT also, sir. If we can do that with companies like Royal Canin, I am already have been in discussion 2 days back with Fixie, which is being funded by Bill Melinda Gates Foundation. If we can work and tie up with them on this particular LMS portal that has been done, this will be very specific to the food and environment industry. So and also animal feed is nothing different, it is food industry only. So thank you so much all of you. Kavita.
So this is the last session of the complete program. So I like to thank each and everyone, starting with the learners. Thank you for taking initiative for the learning, new learning, as you are working in the industry and showing and taking time to learn something new, or what all is going on in the industry, or something new apart from your regular subject. So you all are welcome, and I'm very thankful to all of you for attending the session. Most of the time they don't take time to come from their regular work. So thank you so much. And I'm very thankful to all the dignitaries, all the chief guests, and my sir, Dr. Nilesh sir, Dr. Preeti ma'am, the complete team, marketing team, as well as all my counselors. So I'm very thankful to each and every one of you. So thanks to I can use that. So thank you, Dr. Meeta, then Dr. Vijay Kumar sir. So thank you so much, the IGNOU team, for joining us online for this induction program. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye, madam. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Sir, we will. Students, the learners, they can interact with group photo. We will have a group photo. भैया आपल्याला खुर्च्या अशा घ्याव्या लागतील का पटकन? अशा काढणार? ओके ठीक आहे. सर कम, वी विल हॅव अ ग्रुप फोटो. बरोबर सगळं?